the stuff you're seeing here at Web 2.0, and then I'm going to get into specifically what are some of the most important things you can do to make an enterprise wiki really work in your company by making it look good, by customizing it so that it reflects the kind of work you do, and then I'm going to give you 10 very specific, concrete tips on how to get people using a wiki and be successful with it. So let's start out with tens of thousands of companies using enterprise wikis. In every industry, every size company, if you go to your typical mid or large size company, they probably have 6, 8, or maybe 12 different wikis that they're running. So wikis have pretty much been adopted in every industry. We see them in every industry and pretty much every country. Our product is used in about 98 countries. So let's talk about making a wiki successful. And I'm going to start with, make it look good, make it reflect your work. This is Vodafone's intranet, which is running on our product, Confluence. And what's interesting is they knew they had lots of employees who were interested in using blogging, and that would attract people to the wiki. So they are using the blogging capability within Confluence, our product, and they're accentuating the blogging capability. Their CEO uses the wiki to blog to about 65,000 employees around the world on the wiki, and yet this is actually a enterprise wiki. So, and they've customized it. They've made it look really great. Christian works on one of the Web 2.0 IT teams in Germany. I love this example because how many people would expect the finance department to use a wiki? Well, at this company, Leapfrog sells educational products. And what's interesting about this is not only is this the finance team's space on the wiki, but they have a tour that they give new employees or people who are new to using a wiki so they can learn how to use a wiki and what are some good examples of the use of a wiki. So Leapfrog has this tour for employees, and the first stop is the finance department, which again, it surprises me. And the finance team has made this kind of useful, and you want to look at their org chart, or you want to look at who the teams are in the finance department. And again, here's another example where they brought out the blogging capability in Confluence, and they're using it for various types of news, which I don't think you can read, but it's there. So this is a pretty practical example. They said we don't have a production meeting without someone typing into the wiki or using the wiki when they're doing their project management of their full film production. Now, I don't know about you, but I thought that was pretty cool because while they're a relatively technical company because of the nature of animation, all the departments across Pixar are using the wiki. So now let's get down to some specific, and we find this actually is from our internal wiki. We actually require new employees to create a personal space. Most people will talk about themselves, and admin, who's here somewhere, admin has kind of got a weird sense of humor, and he talked about his background. He put up a picture, but this is admin's personal space. He's the product manager, by the way, for Confluence. So get employees to create a personal space, have a little fun, talk about themselves. It's a great way to get people first time editing a wiki. Quick, and you can customize it for your department or your space. And it's a great way to get your manager to look at the wiki. All they have to do is click on a link. Now, I mentioned that blogging is embedded